A few months ago, I made a list of the top 10 legendary hardcore Ironmen in old school RuneScape. Praisefoot was on that list. His goal? Complete every Grandmaster combat achievement in the game. Many of the combat achievements are insanely risky. For example, this one, called No Pressure. This is where the player must not be above 10 hit points at any point throughout the entire kill. Well, after weeks of practice, Praisefoot attempts to be the first hardcore to complete this challenge. And he has done it, the only one in the entire game to have done so. Incredible. Now his last task is to defeat the Nightmare boss in less than 16 minutes. This is extremely difficult and requires near max gear. With only a few seconds to spare, he manages to do it. And that's the final combat task he had to do to complete every single one. And now he can wear the only Zuck helm given to any hardcore Ironman. This is one of the most impressive things we've ever seen in the game.
He's hardcore with the Zuck helm. He's done.
Today we have Goose prowling the Lumbridge Castle. Sir Attenborough, please take over from here.
Ah yes, the Goose can be merciless if the rewards are great enough. Once again, we get a rare glimpse into its hunting strategy. In a harsh world where very few prosper, patience is key. The Goose must not be picky with his prey if he is to survive the cold winter ahead. In a rush to meet his prey out in the open, Goose flies to them before they make their escape. They've gone down into a cave, but can Goose still catch up and get the kill? He's caught him, and the prey is not pleased. Dead as a dodo. And with that loot, Goose can sleep through the winter as happy as a lark. What an astonishing sight. Don't you think, KempQ?
Yes, that was impressive. Goose never disappoints. The Vando Brothers had an epic race to max their accounts, but at the very end, they both decide to max in a different way. And with the last lamp on mining, they both get max total together and at the same time. And here's some art they made to celebrate the occasion. Now that's wholesome. SoyDuro is on his hardcore Ironman, doing Theater of Blood for just his 8th kill count, when he gets pretty lucky and gets a purple.
Oh, I got a purple! Please, Diavernic, please! Oh my god! I got the pet! I got the pet too! I got the pet! Oh my f***ing god!
Yup, that's right, the Scythe and the pet in the same drop on a hardcore Ironman. That's gotta be the luckiest Theater of Blood clip we've ever seen. But this is not so lucky. He's back a few raids later and almost loses his status when his monitor goes completely black for a second.
telling me. What the f***?
Damn, almost got souped.
You know, I'm one of the biggest people who blame myself for everything. It's the world's, I swear. It's so bad.
They finally got the Coxdust at 1,291 challenge mode kill count. Damn, congrats.
Oh my god!
Chriskies innovated a few methods for Baba that don't require the red X method.
Corner, middle tile, corner, attack. Never gonna fail. Corner, middle tile, corner, click.
However, Jagex have just re-enabled the red X method across the entire game, but I suppose this is a backup for anybody that doesn't want to do that.
1 mil to color my freaking dark bow. That is not worth it.
PureSpam adds a cosmetic attachment to his dark bow. Surely a worthy purchase.
I'm gonna lose it in like sub fight minus 10 seconds. We'll fight this guy again. He does safe a lot, but now we've got the color dark bow. Bro, I'm not buying it back. I'm just saying I'm not buying it back.
Cactuses are the best chance.
Optimist Luke has researched the best way to get something he's wanted for a long time, the farming pet.
No way it actually happened!
Oh my god. Bro, like... Yeah, you call on P, bro, because you know you should have died so many times now. The game is scamming me, bro.
Dying on my hardcore Iron Man. Completed.
Oh,
Brownie is a bit late to get to the correct quadrants.
I'm alive! I'm alive! I'm dead. No one's seen anything, bro.
Back in the year 2007, PKing was seen as the ultimate form of RuneScape gameplay. The fastest paced, the most competitive, and most thrilling content RuneScape had to offer. All of the most viewed RuneScape videos were about PKing, because people loved this aspect of the game. But that has mostly been forgotten. In the first 6 months that old school RuneScape started, my guess is that this game had a 30% PvP community. The other 70% had the majority. So with the in-game poll system, they outvoted PvPers in every poll, and the non-PvP interests were prioritized. Slayer updates, new bosses, raids, etc. all came to the game, and those are great. But people that preferred PvP weren't getting any updates to the game. And doing raids was 8 mil per hour, while the riskiest places in the game yield a max of 1.2 mil per hour. Why have more danger for 15% of the rewards that you can get in safe zones? So in the last 9 years, PvPers started disappearing and descended from 30% to 5% of the community. I know all of you watch RuneScape Chronicles in part for the insane PvP clips that are submitted to us. Goose, for example. But there are also some amazing wilderness moments that happen as well. We want those moments to be even better. I'll let PureSpam explain the new proposed wilderness changes pitched by Jagex.
The Wilderness Boss Rework update has been revised based on community feedback and is coming to a poll very soon. This rework itself is happening regardless of a poll, since the monsters are a little bit broken and it's long overdue. The meta to kill them for years has been to safe spot and avoid all of their mechanics. The bosses will be placed in a cave system and their own respective lairs, still being in multi-combat with interesting but simple mechanics that allow you to focus on the real threat at hand, other PKers. The caves will feature measures to prevent hopping around inside so that clans aren't able to lock down the content, and an entry fee to discourage raggers. The team are also offering single variants below 30 wilderness for players who do not wish to engage in multi-combat and prefer solo activities, although with an MVP style loot system similar to Nex, Ironmen can also take part in the multi-bosses should they choose. The GP per hour will be in line with Vorkath and Hydra for the MVPs of the team, finally giving the wilderness more reward for the risk associated. But new uniques could be added as well. These uniques consist of some awesome attachments to the existing Revenant weapons to make them more powerful and give them special attacks. In my personal opinion, all these items are all significant PVM weapon upgrades, offering accuracy and damage increases to monsters, and are really designed for anti-PKing too, so I really hope they pass. The Webweaver bow gives the Craws a Dragon Claws-like special attack called Swarm. The Ursine Chain Mace reduces your opponent's agility level by 20 so that you can evade pesky PKs in the Revenant caves using the agility shortcuts. And the Accursed Scepter acts like a Wilderness Trident, with a special attack that also reduces your opponent's magic accuracy so they can splash more when you're trying to escape. All of these upgrades seem to aid in the escape of PvPers. The Dragon Pickaxe is also being moved out of the Wilderness, with a poll giving the community the choice of where it will be placed. So skillers can rejoice, and this update sounds like a win-win for all. The most exciting unique offered in my opinion is the Voidwalker, or New Karasi, and it's seen a really cool and rather spooky art rework. PvPers consistently ask for meta changes and new weapons to play around with, and I think this weapon has been really well balanced. Since it has a lower max hit than pretty much every other best in slot KO weapon, it'll more so be used for a PKer versus PKer scenario. Overall, I'm extremely impressed with the Wilderness Boss rework. The time, the thought, and the design behind it all have been incredible, so hats off to the team. I implore you all to consider reading the blog in full and having your say in the poll. I'll be voting yes to everything.
Thank you to PureSpam and Hexo for presenting that to us. This is a tipping point for RuneScape. PvP is such an integral part of content creation on YouTube and Twitch, but PvPers are just getting batted and battered at every turn with the polling system. If you enjoy these videos and play RuneScape, it is in your best interest to go vote for the rewards that PureSpam is talking about. As he explained, there's literally no downside for PVMers in this situation. The poll ends on Monday. Get your votes in before then. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.